notice your pain.
See blue.
It runs deep. Share it with
Yo,
me.
third eye thing, yeah, you know where the realest from. It's the Mad Dog Killer, Dog Killer.
Representing Newark, New Jersey versus Brizz Rothstein. Representing Wilmington, Delaware by way of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Mad Dog Killers, and yo, we back at it again. Brizz versus Arsonal. Let's just jump right into this, yo. Quick recap. You know, I watched it a couple of times now. A couple of things in this battle that I realized. One, Brizz Rothstein is like a slug hitter. He's like a slug batter. You know, like when you looking at baseball, you have contact batters, you have batters that hit for power, you have batters that get on base and steal base and stuff. Brizz Rothstein is not like a, you know, back-to-back puncher, but he has this like power swing or haymaker ability where he hits a lot of haymakers. He hits a lot of power shots in a battle. And that's what makes him dangerous. I really figured I studied his style, and that's what I really realized in this battle. Arsonal, he's more of a disrespectful punch, back-to-back puncher with some haymakers. But Brizz is more of a little bit of schemer, definitely slugger. So anyway, Brizz starts out. I love his intro. I think Brizz's intro is cool, simple, but it's really effective. Rothstein versus so-and-so. This gonna be a crazy one. I just like that. It just is very, very catchy and it's simple. He had a couple bars. He had the ball where he wanted the Arsonal that was the bus driver. The whole battle, his angle was discrediting Arsonal as a gangster, as a gang member, and all of that stuff. So when he starts out, understanding each round made sense as he went along. I'm sure you got some clips and stuff, but each round made sense as he went along. The first round from Brizz was okay. It was okay, but it wasn't crazy yet. What he had was at the end of the round when he said that thing about Arsonal's mom, and then he probably hit no raw. That was a super haymaker. He ended so strong that in your mind you probably saying Arsonal got to come with some shit to beat that first round. But if you really break down Brizz's first round, there wasn't a lot of heavy, crazy bars in the first round. It wasn't that spectacular.
You can't spell brawl without putting that roll in it. You can't spell draw without putting that roll in it. If you heard I fucked your wife, I probably went roll in it. You can't spell your
All right, so Arsenal's first round, he starts out and he starts talking about, you know, he's going to be retiring. He loves the fans. He loves the fans. And he's doing, you know, respect what he's doing because he may not be on the URL stage again. This is probably his last time. And he just wants people to respect that. And he wants the fans to know that he loves them. And then you see, like, Brizz's hands go up in the air like, yo, what's that? Like, it's bad.
Before I get it cracking, man, I just want to say I appreciate my fans. This might be my last time y'all see me on the URL stage, and I appreciate y'all, man.
Brizz is a rookie or a newcomer, and you're going against probably the most viewed guy. And then what does he do? He sends a sympathy message to the fans before the battle starts and kind of says, hey, this is the last time I'm going to be on URL stage. You know, please just respect what I'm doing and know that I love you guys. And, you know, I would never do nothing to hurt you guys. And, you know, don't do anything to hurt me. I'm just battling Brizz Rothstein, so be nice to me. That's the way it came across to me. Like, you're Arsonal. You don't need to draw on your fan base before a battle. And definitely to say something like, this might be my last battle on URL. So what, you're asking for a free pass from the fans, it seemed like. That's the way it came across to me. And Brizz picked up on it right away. He sort of put his hands up like, yo, what the hell? Like, I don't need you to try and... Obviously, you got a bigger fan base than me. But do you need that to win? You know what I'm saying? All right, so Arsonal goes. Arsonal starts out really strong. Arsonal has an NWX scheme. I thought was, you know, real dope when he talked about he got a gun so big, Big T can't make sound effects for it. He starts off with his opening slogan with once again another nigga stay in another nigga's face. Yeah, that's a decent intro too. That's a good intro. And then he used Brizz's intro. You know, Arsonal versus Brizz. It's gonna be a crazy one. And they both wanted to battle each other. Another thing I got from this battle, they both wanted to battle each other. They both seemed genuinely excited to battle each other, and that's good. Good to have that chemistry where both people want to battle each other. The worst thing you can have is he had the metal above your nose. Now you cross-eyed. I thought that ball was crazy. The Polo Man, he got a gun. He aiming at him, trying to knock the Polo Man off his shirt. I thought that was off his horse, trying to knock the Polo Man off his horse. You know,
this little light of mine, I let it shine. I put a K to him. It's official, why? I done knocked all of the DNA from him. Saga better pray for him. Rain better spray for him. I got a gun so big, it ain't a sound effect that Big T can make for him. I leave him hog-tied. Kick in the door, boom. That's how the dog died. Metal above your nose, man, you cross-eyed. 2 lumps sticking out it. I got a rifle with a scope on it. Bullets spitting out with force. That Polo Man that be on your shirt, I'm trying to hit him off his horse.
He had the Toy Story ball that didn't really seem to hit to me. Then, with like 13 minutes and 50 seconds, for like 1 minute, he's like freestyling. I think he freestyled just not to choke. I think he was struggling toward the tail end of the first round. Started out with a lot of momentum and then sort of tailed off at the end of the first. And I think that's where people kind of was like, if you was on the fence or you thought he was winning the first round, when he finished the first round, you're saying to yourself, man, some of these are some whack bars. Then he's like, yo, this is all off top. Blah, blah, blah. And there's a minute into it, and he's still off top because I think he lost his material, lost his spot on where he was with his rap. So if you wanted to have a debatable round, it's probably the first round. Did he have better bars than Rothstein in the first round? I think so. Did he finish well, or did he freestyle too much, or maybe choke? Possibly in the first. And Brizz finished so strong in the first. That's why I've seen people, each round Brizz finished strong, except for maybe the third. The third he finished a little weak. Not crazy, a little weak. It looked like if Brizz was a little lost in the third, but at the end. Anyway, so the first round, I think I'm going to give to Brizz. I'm giving to Brizz. Although I think Arsonal, if he didn't mess up at the end, would have got the first easy. The second round, Brizz, that's still a battler scheme, dope. Then he finished out with the head crack, the CeeLo head crack. Had the whole crowd, everybody from New York know about CeeLo on the 4, 5, 6. Crazy. He finished out strong with that, and the way he presented the bars, it just worked. The second round from and he also was talking about, sleeping with Arsonal moms. The second round from Arsonal, that's where he had his little choke and slip up, whatever you want to call it. And it was like, oh man, you're doing bad. This guy just came off with 2 hot rounds. He finished the first off strong, finished the second round strong. And he had that CeeLo bar. He had that I'm hitting your mom's raw bar. And in your mind, you're thinking, man, Brizz is killing this guy. But when you look at it on camera, you rewind it, you're like, man, Arsonal's right there. If Arsonal could just be flawless and just do his bars correctly, he wouldn't have no problems. I remember Jay Mills was battling against Goods. And he was like, homie, I'm flawless. And that just stuck with me. Maybe I'll put that.
All through high school, I never was a listener. Always failed chemistry and never passed literature. But in math, I was nice. So don't make me add a bullet in the barrel and subtract your life. I'm telling you, stay away when the gun in hand. Cause I can multiply my killings and divide your fam. It's a doobie when my tech explode. I got so many guns, you would think I did a grand theft auto weapon code. My team lit for the fiends. We the reason Michael Irvin and Darryl Strawberry can't stay clean. We all know who the boss is. I can stand in a snowstorm and spit and you would think it was August. Flawless. Unless I'm flawless. We're back.
Battle rappers should be flawless. This is your craft. This is what you do. This is the time and all the sweat and tears you put into this culture. You should be flawless. Jay Mills said it. He was flawless. Every time you seen him, it was like, damn, this nigga don't make a mistake. Cassidy, you don't see these dudes making mistakes. You don't see him enough, but you don't see him making mistakes. He had the gas pump with the moms and all that made her pump the gas. But then he came up with the Uber scheme, and the Uber scheme was horrible. The Uber scheme was horrible, Arsonal. I love you. I rock with you. But the Uber scheme hurted you, man. The same way a haymaker can make a round, the same way a haymaker can sink around. And, you know, Brizz gave you some hot bars in the third. Again, slugger mentality, hitting it out the park. That mold with bread to play on words. The only thing I didn't like was Brizz was talking about that's fire, that's fire. Listen, you don't have to tell me that's fire. Which battlers would never say that's fire. Let the crowd say that's fire. Let somebody else say that's fire. Battlers should not be telling you what's fire. The gang scheme did it for me. When he talked about the gangs and said that Arsonal was a blood first and then a Crip, and then he was questioning everybody that was a part of their clique as far as when they became a gang member and how they became a gang member. And then he flipped it and said him and T-Top never missed attendance in their class or some shit.
I bet he know now. For 3 whole rounds, I dragged dog around the table like Martin when he was acting like Nino Brown. Stick a syringe in his neck and bring the needle round. When I trips, heads crack, they think we playing CeeLo now. Fuck wrong with him? Hey, Suge. You ain't like that? Suge, Surf, come talk to me, bruh. Did this nigga used to be your blood? See? Why won't none of your partners speak up? I mean, we all right here. It ain't hard to reach us. Coward. Let's talk about you Jersey niggas. I can go on for 30 minutes about you Jersey niggas. Like how old Red the best and you the worst that's in it. How y'all use this gang shit as a thirsty gimmick. But none of y'all was birthed up in it. How Suge and Surf all in the street with their personal business. And shit like that just hurt me to witness. Hope they don't see it. I hate to have to hurt me a witness. Reason for the extra credit on that work we've been given. Cause me and Top the only niggas in our class that had perfect attendance. Nigga, swear to God you ain't run off with 2 bands worth of Beasley money. And when he seen you at the BET Awards, that shit ain't seem as funny. They said he grabbed you by your, hold up, they said you had the wide surprise eyes when you seen him coming. They said he grabbed you by your motherfucking neck. Like, my nigga, have you seen my money? No, my nigga, I really need my money. This that lock the door, ain't nobody fucking leaving money.
It is what it is. This is my recap. This is what it was. It was a dope battle. I felt there was enough haymakers, enough entertainment. I got Brizz winning this pretty much 3-0. I don't know if it's quite a body, but I got him winning it 3-0. And Arsonal probably could have did a lot better if he didn't make some of the mistakes or, you know, lose his way. Because he wasn't getting, like, toasted out the building the way I thought, the way it was brought up to me. Yo, Mad Dog, subscribe to the channel, y'all. You see what we doing here. Subscribe to the channel. Mad Dog.
Know where the rap is at. We underground in the knapsack. So what that mean? These niggas team backpack. So back. For living legends, split your lower half. Don't get your ass cracked, scrap. Tryna live up to that gas. Let that shit go. For niggas catch you slipping with the pump up at the sit-go. That's how it go with this pencil. I be fucking up your mental. My credentials, presidential verses. Matter of fact, this ain't a verse. Bitches a dang like it's gang season. You don't wanna cross savings with Darth Vader. My short temper leaves families and funerals with long faces. Call your wife, she knows what the back of the car was like. When I start her up, she just blows to exhaust the pipe. Now I know why you're mad with it when her van split it to C-pad shit it. Lean with it, rock with it. I need to see you when the shot so snap back fitted. I make